this morning and see that that was Mama's favorite football team. So me and Mama got some discussions when I get the glory. I'm hoping, she said, Reverend, I was just kidding. I didn't mean that. I know you're an avid football fan. I know you love the Browns. I was just saying something. James didn't hear me right. So we're going to have that conversation, family. But somebody that we did know that we had in common, that is able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all that we can ask or think, according to the power that worketh within us, the Holy Spirit. Mama and I knew the Lord collectively. Can I get a witness? Amen. So that nullifies everything that I talked about as it relates to her favorite football team. And I heard you, James, in our conversations. You said maybe we can get a scripture, or maybe somebody can say something. Maybe somebody can talk about the book of Ruth. So not only did you put it in your Old Testament passage of scripture, the Lord led me to preach a passage from the book of Ruth, where hardly we ever preach from. Can I get a witness? Amen. And he took me to chapter 4, verses 13 through 17. And it says, so Boaz took Ruth, and she was his wife. And when he went in unto her, the Lord gave her conception, and she bare a son. And the woman said unto Naomi, blessed be the Lord. You know the story. Naomi had lost two sons, one that happened to be Ruth's husband, and she thought everything was over with. She didn't want to do nothing else. She thought the Lord had really had an ought against her. But these women came to encourage her. It said, blessed be the Lord, which had not left thee this day without a kinsman. That his name, my, and it became famous, may be famous in Israel. And he shall be unto thee a restorer of thy life, and a nourisher of thine old age, for thy daughter in love, which loveth thee, which is better to thee than 7 sons, hath borne him. And Naomi took the child, and laid it in her bosom, and began to nurse him. And the women, her neighbors, gave it a name, saying, there is a son born to Naomi. And they called his name Obed. He is the father of Jesse, who was the father of David. For a few short moments this morning, I want to preach about God's gracious work, even in the midst of our suffering. Can I get a witness? Amen. God's gracious work, God's loving work, God's work in our lives, even in the midst of our sufferings. James, I heard you when you and Tiffany, when you were talking about reminiscing over the last week or two of Mama's life, when they rushed her to the hospital. And I can imagine on the other end of the phone, Tiffany, you weren't there, but the caller was giving you the information based on what you've gone through over the past year. You didn't know what to think. You didn't know if it was that moment had arrived or what was going on. And that probably was the longest trip for you to get by your mother-in-law's bedside. You talked about how even in those last few days, you could see the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, all over her. You talked about how even though she was on a sick bed, she would look up and she would smile at all of you. See, that was God giving her grace, even in the midst of her suffering. Can I get a witness? Amen. See, that's the kind of God we serve. I tell folk all the time, do you know your praise can confuse the enemy? When he thinks he's got a hold of you, when he thinks he's got everything under control, and you begin to praise your way right out of it, he's got to go back to the drawing board. Can I get a witness? Amen. Have you ever been there? Maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. but I've been there. I know how when I lift up the name of Jesus, whatever is going on, it done vanished away from me because I serve a risen Savior. I declare that just give God some praise. Whatever is going, when you're up, when you're down, whatever the problem is, just say, Lord, I want to thank you.
Yes.
Whatever it is, whatever you thought it was, how quickly it will flee from you. That's the kind of God we serve. Can I get a witness? See, the question was asked, what is the lesson of the book of Ruth? What main thing, what's the storyline the author wants all of us to take away from reading this story in the book of Ruth? I would suggest as a theme and or main lesson that life of the godly is not a straight line to glory. I don't think y'all heard what I said.
Yes.
Life of the saints, life of those of us who are called by his name, life of the godly is not a straight line to glory. Amen. I don't want to paint a false picture for those that accept Jesus as their personal Savior. They think after we accept Jesus as our Savior, after we accept Jesus in our life, everything is going to be like peaches and cream. No, no, no.
That's right.
As a matter of fact, that's when the trouble begins.
Yes.
You see, as long as you're living a life for Satan, he knows he's already got you, so he ain't going to bother you. But the minute you ask God to evict Satan out of your life and you got the blood of Jesus all over you, here he comes with both feet. Remember his mission. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Every morning he gets up out of his bed, and as Jesus asks him, what are you up to today? Oh, I'm seeking whom I may devour. So when we have accepted Jesus, remember, it is not a straight line to glory. But ultimately, just as Mama got there, we too will get there. Yes. I would venture to believe that Mother Stately had some rock slides and some difficult moments. There were some dark and misty days. There were some slippery curves. There were some hairpin turns that make you go backwards in order to go forwards. Can I get a witness? But all along this hazardous, twisted road that doesn't let you see very far ahead, there are frequent signs that remind us the best is yet to come. Can I get a witness? Amen. Don't get faint-hearted. Don't lose hope. The Bible says, eye have not seen, ear have not heard, neither has it entered the hearts of men. The things that God has prepared, this is the prerequisite for those that love him. Do you love him this morning?
Yes.
Do you love him this morning?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Do you love him this morning?
Yes.
Do you love him this morning?
Yes.
We are not in a funeral service. We are at a homegoing celebration.
Oh, yeah.
This saint has been reckoned home to be with the Lord. She's already received her sight with Jesus. Can I get a witness?
Hallelujah.
See, when we go to funerals of those that don't know the Lord, you can hear a pin drop in them. But when a saint has crossed over, the word says, precious in the sight of the Lord.
Yes, yes.
When one of his saints had gone on to sleep. You see, the book of Ruth is one of those signs I submit to you, my brothers and sisters, to read. It was written and it has been preached to give you and me some encouragement and hope that all the perplexing turns in our lives, thank God, they don't come to dead-end streets. We might make some U-turns periodically, but ultimately they are used to get us back on track. And I need you to understand this morning that in all of the setbacks of your life as a believer, God is plotting, God is mapping out his plans that you will use your setbacks as a setup to return to joy. Can I get a witness?
Amen.
You do remember what David wrote in Psalm 30 and 5. He says, for his anger endureth but a moment, because in his favor is life. Yes. For weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning.
That's right.
You see, the story of Ruth is a series of setbacks. In chapter 1, Naomi and her husband and 2 sons, they were forced to leave their homeland in Judah on account of a famine in the land. Yes. Then Naomi's husband dies, and her sons leaving two widows in the house of Naomi. And even though Ruth cleaves to Naomi, chapter 1 ends with Naomi's bitter complaint. She said, I went away full, and the Lord has brought me back empty. The Almighty has dealt very bitterly with me, but I'm going to still hold on to God's unchanging hand. Can I get a witness? In chapter 2, Naomi is filled with new hope because Boaz appears on the scene as a possible husband for Ruth. But he doesn't propose to Ruth. He doesn't make any moves. At least that's the way it seems at first. So the chapter closes packed with exciting hope, but also with great suspense and uncertainty about how things would work out. And then in chapter 3, Naomi and Ruth, they make a risky move in the middle of the night. Ruth goes to Boaz on the threshing floor, and she says, I want you to spread your wing over me as my husband. But right when the tragedy of Ruth's widowhood seems to be resolved into a beautiful love story, a boulder rolls out onto the road of Ruth's life. There is another man who, according to human Hebrew custom, has prior claim to marry Ruth. The impeccably honest Boaz, he would not proceed without giving this man his lawful opportunity. I'm glad that wasn't you and I. We probably would have stepped in and elbowed Boaz out of the way because we had eyes on this beautiful woman. But Boaz remembered the culture of his day. Can I get a witness? Yeah. So again and again in this book, it was God who was at work in the bitter setbacks of Naomi. When she lost her husband and her sons, God gave her Ruth. When she would think of no kinsman to raise up offspring for the family name, God gave her Boaz. And when barren Ruth married Boaz, God gave her a child. You see, the point of this story is made in the life of Naomi. The life of the godly, once again, is not a straight line to glory, but God ultimately will make sure we make it to our home on the other side. Can you get a witness? Amen. So in chapter 4, our text, after all of the distractions, after all of the delays, after all of the discussion, Ruth becomes the wife to Boaz. This was a divine appointment ordained by God. So Boaz took Ruth, and she was his wife. And he went in unto her. The Lord gave her conception, and she bare a son. After 10 years in that wicked land, Naomi returns to Bethlehem, and she returns without her husband, without her sons, and she was backslidden and devastated. When the town people saw her, they were excited and said, Isn't that Naomi? And she said unto them, Call me not Naomi, but call me Mara, for the Almighty hath dealt very bitterly with me. I went out full, and the Lord hath brought me home again, and I am empty. When they call ye me Naomi, seeing that the Lord hath testified against me, and the Almighty hath afflicted me. After such a long time away from God, Naomi was now bitter and empty. That's a holy commercial there. You can risk being out of the presence of the Lord, and you will use your zest. You will lose your zeal. You will lose your desire to be in the presence of the Lord. Can I get a witness? Amen. It is, you cannot stay out of God's house. You should not stay out of the presence of the Lord. Because when you do, you become lazy. I don't know how folk do it. On Sunday morning when I'm out of church or I'm on vacation or whatever, I get real antsy. I can't be still. I begin to walk around the house. Because I know that in all of my life, that's one thing I was drugged on. Not any substance abuse, but I was drugged to church. I had no other way to get out of it. My mama, if you want to live, you better get ready. We going to church. See, that's the problem nowadays. Parents are giving kids an option. Do you want to go today? Do you feel like going today? But I know Mama Ruth, she drugged you to church.
Amen.
You had no choice. Some things I heard Deacon Woodard talk about earlier, going back to the old traditional things, back to the old landmark. We have forgotten about that now. We give our children options about doing something that's going to save their souls. Amen. Parents, it's time to wake up. Grandparents, you may need to take the reign, but somebody in the family got to get back on track. Can I get a witness? And then you wonder why all this craziness and chaoticness and foolishness is going on. Because we've gotten away from our first love. We've drifted off. We forgot that God is our way out of no way. We forgot God is the way. He is the only way. He is the light of the world. We need to go back and revisit those days, or else we're going to feel just like Naomi felt. She felt the Lord had let her go. She felt the Lord had forgotten all about her. But now there is hope for the future. You see, Naomi's tears were turned into joy. Her sorrow was replaced with gladness. And now she has gone from a place of bitterness to a way of blessing. I have no doubt that there is somebody here today who needs to be restored. You need to return to your right relationship with the Lord. Like Naomi, somewhere along the way, you took matters into your own hands. You left the place of God, you left the people of God, and you've left the very presence of God. Today, you find yourself backslidden and you devastated after such a long time away from God. You, just like Naomi, are now bitter and empty. Your heart may be filled with regret and sorrow, but I want you to know there is hope for the future. Your tears can be turned into joy, and your sorrow can be replaced with gladness. You can go from blessing, from bitterness to blessing, and you may be questioning God. And I would hope not. Some of you may even be blaming God. But you must realize God has never left you. He said, "Lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the age." You see, with an opportunity to honor the life of Mother Ruth Stately, you too can begin a new life with Jesus by receiving the Lord Jesus on the day that we celebrate her life. And just as Ruth in this message received favor, so did Mother Ruth Stately. God blessed her with long life. She was determined to run this race with patience. All while running, Mother Ruth was looking unto Jesus, who is the author and the finisher of her faith. What a great woman. What a mother in her family. What a great woman and mother here in this church. Mother Ruth was able to realize her 70 plus another 24 years. Why? Because of her faithfulness. Mm-hmm. Mother Ruth will be missed here in Zion Hill. She was always ready to lift and encourage God's people. So today I want to encourage this family. You have an opportunity to live out the legacy of Mama. You all know what Mama was about. Mama wasn't about no foolishness. Mm-hmm. We've got to learn how to do as Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 says. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Lean not unto thy own understanding, but in all of thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct thy path. You can't see your way right now. You really don't understand it just yet. But soon and very soon, the King is coming back for all of us. Can I get a witness? And if our hearts are not right, if we have not received him as our Lord and personal Savior, the Bible says in hell, you're going to lift up your eyes. I don't want to be bothered with hell. And whether you know it or not, hell is real. There's an eternal flame that you can't put enough firemen down there to put out that flame in hell. But when the times the crossover death chilly seas, where they tell me the wicked shall cease from troubling, and the weary will be at rest, every day is promised to be like Sunday, and every month as the month of May. It's time to get ready, family. We don't know the day or the hour when the Son of Man shall appear, but he's getting ready. Look at the signs of the times. Look at what's going on in our world. Listen to the news. Jesus is on his way back.
Yes.
And I remember as a kid, we used to play this game, hide and go seek. And the moral of that game is, ollie, ollie, in free. Ready or not, here I come. Jesus is saying the same thing. Ready or not, I'm on my way back. You've had ample opportunity to receive me as your Lord and Savior. But you kept putting off, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next Sunday, I'll do it the following Sunday. Soon and very soon, the Master is coming. And if you have not received him as your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, take a good look at this shell, because mama's already home. The Bible says to be absent from this body is to be present with the Lord. So get a good view of it now, because you won't see it again. Unless you say, Lord, I'm tired of fighting life without you. I need you to come in, sup with me, and I with you. I need you to help me, oh God, along the way, because I can't do this by myself. And I need you in my life. God is able this morning, family. Time is running out. We better get ready. Because soon and very soon, we're going to see the King. We just need to learn how to trust God. Let go and let God have his way in our lives. The funeral directors are now coming. The funeral directors are now coming.